Today, the vast majority of schools across America and the world are not required to teach students about the Holocaust. My name is Sophia Witt. I'm the Vice President of Students Supporting Israel, and I'm here to express our deep concern that the largest genocide in the history of the world, which occurred within living memory, is not seen with high enough significance to be included in mandatory studies. Even for schools which do include the Holocaust in their curriculum, the standard as to how it should be taught is absent, and it is usually left up to the interpretation of individual teachers. A 2020 study conducted by the Claims Conference showed that millennials and Generation Z are increasingly ignorant with basic facts of the Holocaust. For example, more than half of millennials did not know that 6 million Jews were murdered. 49% stated that they had seen or read Holocaust denial posts on social media, while only 40% were able to identify Auschwitz as a Nazi death camp. And despite having the largest Jewish population of any state, in New York, 20% of millennials believe that Jews caused the Holocaust. With the population at large being so poorly educated on the topic, Holocaust analogies are frequently used in the media and are often presented entirely inappropriately. The animal rights organization PETA held a Holocaust on Your Plate campaign using pictures from inside Nazi death camps comparing the industrialized murder of Jews to the plight of chickens in a factory farm. Germany's highest court characterized this campaign as an offense against human dignity. Even more perverse, Israel is frequently misrepresented and compared to Nazi Germany, the country which has been a haven for Jews across the world who face discrimination. Israel's comparison to the murderous regime responsible for the death of a third of the world Jewish population is both untrue and vastly ignorant. There are too many examples to count, and these statements being so common throughout mainstream thought stem from the lack of adequate education. Students Supporting Israel is attempting to combat this problem. To combat Holocaust denial, one of the projects of our organization is the UNDENIED campaign, a Holocaust memorial and awareness program which aims to ensure the stories and the lessons of the Holocaust are remembered and cannot be denied. The project is a grassroots book drive across college campuses and high schools. Our goal is to give away free Holocaust education books directly to students. In just 1 year, hundreds of books have been distributed. It only takes one book to be the inspiration for an individual to learn more about the Holocaust. And as Elie Wiesel stated, for the dead and the living, we must bear witness. The more educated the population becomes, the less Holocaust rhetoric and antisemitism is tolerated. We call on all of you to reach out. Make personal contact with your schools and libraries, professional teaching associations, and elected officials, and demand that Holocaust education be included in the mandatory curriculum. As of now, according to the United States Holocaust Memorial Museum, only 16 states require Holocaust education as part of their secondary school curriculum. Holocaust survivors are still living among us, but with too few left to testify, it is our duty to make sure the words never again bear meaning. In SSI, we pledge to work tirelessly to do our part in bearing witness and not let the Holocaust be forgotten. To learn more about SSI's UNDENIED project or order a book for a student, visit the Students Supporting Israel website at www.ssimovement.org/undenied.